Hello to all three of you. So it's been a few days, guys, and today I want to talk about manspreading because that's apparently a very, very big thing on the internet right now, and because I am still getting over my illness, I have not been aware of that because I've been watching Netflix and unable to process the written word. So Twitter and Tumblr has not really been a thing for me in the past couple days. But we're going to talk about it anyway, even though I seem to be a bit behind the trend. So manspreading, for those of you who don't know, is when a guy sits with his legs apart like this. And the reason guys give it is because I need space for my balls, which makes sense. I'm not going to judge because I don't have them, so I wouldn't know how much space you would need for them, but I'm assuming it's more than what I need for what I have down there. So that, I think, is a perfectly valid explanation, to be completely honest. But there are guys that, like, take it too far on subways and stuff, where they spread so much that they're moving into seats next to them, and I can see why that would be a problem, because I've been on subways before. I've been on the London Underground, and that shit's terrifying if you want to get a, like, breathing space, let alone a seating area. So every space that you have counts. I still don't think that the extent to which this campaign has gone is reasonable, because it's literally guys just spreading their legs apart. And I'm sure most people are reasonable, where if you said, "Kate, can you move over a bit so that this old lady can sit down, or me and my child can take a seat," they would do so. People are nice enough to close their legs. Unless they're the Queen of Genovia, I'm sure they'll scooch. And if they don't, then it's not really a matter of the patriarchy, which is what this has been portrayed in a lot of the social medias. I think it's a matter of them being a dick or not being a dick. Like, how much of a douchebag are you gonna be today where you're gonna take up so much space that an old lady can't sit down? It's genuinely not a matter of gender roles or male dominance or whatever they're trying to argue. It's really a matter of, are you a rude person or are you not a rude person? So I can see why people would make it an official campaign in the New York subway, but I think it's a matter of common courtesy, and it's not going to the extent that so many people are saying it is. So if there's enough space on a subway, I don't see why men shouldn't have to sit with their legs apart. Like, I've been on empty subways before, I've been on empty buses before. I take up 2 seats with my bags and whatnot, and I think guys should be able to spread out. If there's enough space, you should be able to lie down and sleep on the bus. Like, do what you want. But in, like, a cramped quarters, I think everybody should be moving to take as little space as possible so that everybody can enjoy, or as much as you can enjoy, the subway. But it's not even a matter of just men either, because women do it as well. Women put their purses down, and if a woman does not move her purse, which I've had multiple times, like, I go, "Hey, can I take the seat?" And they kind of scoot it over like an inch, and you're like, "Oh, yes, that's enough space for me to put my ass, thank you." But if they're a kind enough woman, they'll be like, "Oh, yes, I'm so sorry," and then they'll grab their bag and then put it on their lap. So this literally is not a matter of gender roles and dominance, but it's a matter of who's gonna be a douchebag today and who's gonna let you have space on the subway. There's also cases where they take it to the extreme, and I had to get a piece of paper for this because I cannot illustrate this with my words alone, how ridiculous this is, because it does happen. People are just rude, but it's not like manspreading, it's common courtesy issues. So what happened is that at the back of the bus, there's these 5 seats, and they face 2 others. So, like, this one is going to, hold on. So basically, there we go. There's these bunch of seats at the back of the bus, and that's backwards because I'm intelligent. But they have the 5 seats at the back, and they face 2 seats here and 2 seats here. And I saw a guy come sit right there. And what he did was absolutely appalling, because he sat there and then he put his legs resting on the 2 seats here. And it was just fucking ridiculous. Like, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seats that you are blocking people from because you decided that your legs are gonna go up there and just be completely invasive to the space around you. So, like, yes, absolutely rude and absolutely ridiculous, but patriarchy? Not so much. But like this fucking idiot right here. Look at that shit. 8 seats. 8. You, sir, are the douchebag of my day. May you be infested by the fleas of 1,000 camels. Have a good day, sir. And bye to all of my 3 subscribers.